Welcome back. This is Newslink on eNCA. Now let's take you back to our top story in this hour. Former President Jacob Zuma has been admitted to a hospital outside the prison where he's serving a 15-month jail term. For more on this, I'm joined by Singabakho Nxumalo from Correctional Services to tell us more about that. So, Singabakho, the detainee, Jacob Zuma, has been taken to hospital. What are the conditions under which this has happened?
A very good morning, and thank you for the opportunity. As a department, we have confirmed that Mr. Jacob Zuma, the former president, has been taken to an outside facility. This was after an assessment conducted by the medical experts, and they felt that in-hospitalization will be the best for now, up until such time that they see fit that he must be taken back to a correctional center. But for now, that's where he is.
So if you're saying this was after an assessment by medical experts who said hospitalization, to use your words, would be the best for now, it's a bit of a departure from the position communicated that said this is part of routine checkups, is it?
Yeah, here I'm talking about a medical observation. From time to time, they will come check on him just like all other inmates, and surely they picked up something which warranted that he must be taken into an outside facility where they could even access other facilities which we may not have in terms of healthcare. So as a department, we cannot stop healthcare professionals when they take such decisions. We have to then abide by what they say, and then all that we need to do is to ensure that that inmate is safe, and when a person has to be brought back and again, follow the same route, guide the person and make it a point that, that life is preserved at all times. So
we know about the fact that he's 79 years old and he's had health problems before. Is he unwell at the moment?
There must be something that up. Because he's been with us for over 3 weeks now, and he's been in our facility. They've been, checking on him, routinely. So for them to take these decisions, surely there is something that they may have picked up. Unfortunately, we're not in a position to disclose what is that. Hence, then they then felt that it would be better that he be taken for in-hospitalization.
What are the implications, as far as you can understand them as a department, for the hearing that is scheduled for Tuesday next week, where he was insisting and has prevailed on Judge Pitkun that he should be allowed to be present in person at the High Court in Pietermaritzburg? So what does this do to that plan?
We are all to be guided by the healthcare experts. They're the ones who will make a determination whether he will be in a perfect state to appear in court, or whether he'll be ready or not. So as I've said, as a department, we can't force our way, into that particular space. It's preserved for experts. So we will take you from them. If they say they are discharging him later today or tomorrow, and they say he's ready to travel to Pietermaritzburg, we'll have to comply, with that particular instruction. But at this stage, they felt that in-hospitalization, is required, and we'll just have to follow that. And as a department, the mandate is very clear that each and every inmate must be afforded the best health care possible. Yeah. So when they say, come Tuesday, he's ready, we will take him there. But if they say no, he still requires some time in hospital, unfortunately, we cannot force our way to take him to Pietermaritzburg.
Lastly, Singabakho, what are the security implications, given the context and background that you and I are very familiar with around former President Jacob Zuma, specifically now talking about his hospitalization outside of Escort Correctional Facility? What are the security arrangements there?
Security is of key. In this case, it is not just about guarding the inmate, but it's also about protecting the inmate. So even when an inmate is outside the correctional facility, we have to deploy officials to look after that particular inmate. But in doing that, we don't have to interfere with the work of healthcare workers there. So there are officials deployed there. So they are trained in this space. They know exactly what they need to do. So, they will have to make it a point that he's protected at all times. And then once the time is right, then he'll be brought back. So as a department, this is what we do almost on a daily basis. So even with this particular case, I'm sure that, we'll pull it through.
All right, I've got to thank you for your time there. Singabakho Nxumalo speaks on behalf of the Department of Correctional Services, just shedding some light on the hospitalization of former President Jacob Zuma, who's been taken to a hospital which is outside of the correctional facility in Estcourt, where he's serving time there for contempt of court.